Hey, Dan Leech here again. So I wanted to talk to you just really briefly about things that you can do to get your house ready to get sold and get put on the market. So some of these things are going to be really obvious. I mean, kind of a no-brainer, but you may see some other things that maybe not quite so obvious. So that being said, hey, let's get into it. So one of the first things that I tell prospective sellers is, hey, make sure the house is clean. But one of the things in particular is make sure that the windows are clean. I know that sounds kind of like a no-brainer, really, but it really is important when buyers come through. A lot of times when they see things, they're not really seeing with their conscious mind, but they are seeing with their subconscious mind. And when you have dirty windows, sometimes that can indicate subconsciously to them, hey, maybe this house is not as clean, maybe it's not as well maintained, maybe there are components of the house that are not as well maintained. So even something as simple as having the windows clean can make a big difference. Now, along with the squeaky clean windows, you might want to consider kind of decluttering the house. So if you have a lot of things in certain rooms, we all have those rooms that company's coming over, let's just put it in that room and get it out of sight, out of mind. We all do that, I know. But when you're selling your house, you want to make sure that a prospective buyer can see every room. I mean, you're selling the house as a 4-bedroom house, and you don't want to just be seeing 3 bedrooms, right? So get it as uncluttered, decluttered as you possibly can. Now, another thing that goes hand in hand with having clean windows is having the whole house clean, right? So you might want to consider hiring a cleaning crew to come on out and do a really thorough scrubbing of the entire house. Things that you just normally don't get to, or scrub the baseboards and the floors and kind of clean out those cabinets that have been collecting dust. Anything that can detract away from your wonderful home, we want to make sure is nice and clean and presents itself in the best light. And also, after the cleaning is done, it smells great, right? And we want to also present that nice, clean, squeaky, fresh smell when prospective buyers come through. We also really want to make sure that we pay attention to any kind of smells or odors that the house may have. I know we all kind of go nose blind after a while where we just don't smell things. And when you have somebody else that comes in to your house that, a lot of times we have family or friends over and they go, ooh, what is that smell? And we go, what smell, right? We want to make sure that all those are taken care of. So if you have a room that's a little musty because you don't open it up that much, open the windows, open the doors, get some fresh air in there. And here again, some cleaning on that is going to take care of most of that anyway. So one of the other things that you want to do is you want to depersonalize your house. Now, what does that mean? It doesn't mean take away everything in your house that makes it your own, but if you have a lot of family photos, if you have, pictures of the kids when they were, 2 years old and now they're 25, maybe you might want to go ahead and put those in a box somewhere in storage in the garage or somewhere off-site. What we're trying to accomplish by depersonalizing is making sure that a buyer that comes through can see the house and see themselves living there with all of their personal things. And if all of your personal things are there, well, it makes it difficult for them to see that. And they may move on to another house that is more, let's say, generic in the way that they personalize things. So just be careful of that, and that's something that we can help you out when we come through. We kind of come through with a neutral eye, if you will, and can tell you things that you can remove, other things that you can leave, and make it very presentable. And also you want to make sure that anything that is potentially bordering on a little inappropriate that you also remove. So that carved bust of Aunt Greta when she was 77 years old, even though she looked hot, probably should be put in a box in the garage as well. All right. Okay, well, if you'd like to see some more tips and tricks, hey, just give us a call, email us, text us, or you can actually click right down to the bottom of the screen here, and we can go ahead and continue this conversation a little bit later. But anyway, until next time, this is Dan Leech with the Leech Real Estate Group, and I will see you soon. Oh, and by the way, we're never too busy to help you with all your real estate needs. So if you're looking to buy either residential, commercial leasing, residential leasing, and or investment property, give us a call, give us a text, or shoot us an email. Hey, we're here for you all the time.